Hi guys, welcome back to 12 Days of Cathmas and to another declutter. By the time this goes up, I believe my eyeshadow palette declutter will already be up. Today we are tackling my single shadows, not like my single pan eyeshadows since I have all those in one palette. These are like my Super Shock shadows, liquid shadows, other things like that are just kind of freestanding. I keep them in these little plastic bins that I get from Target that stack on each other, and then I put them in like this drawer thingy that I have that I got on Amazon. If you're new here, I'd love to have you subscribe. I have some very fun videos coming your way, and I'm just going to dive in here. Alright, I have all of these babies here. Oh my god, I really have so many Super Shock shadows. And there was a time frame when I didn't even like these. This is going to be a lot of like me swatching these to see if they have dried out. This hasn't dried out. This is Kelp Me, and I literally just got this on Black Friday, but here is a swatch anyways. This one is not as much of like a base shadow. It looks more like a topper. I don't know. This one isn't super pigmented, but I'll play with it and see if I like it. Literally just got that. This is Twitter pated. This is like one of my favorite ones, I think. It's like peach with gold flecks. This one is drying out a little bit, but I love it so much. So I'm gonna let that life extend a little more. This is from their My Little Pony collection, and this one's super, just dropped some, whoops. Just trying to hold that and press that in there. All right, so this is Sunbeam, and somehow this hasn't dried out even though it's 2 years old. There's a little bit, but not like majorly. I love this one. This was like the greatest thing to come out of that collection in my opinion. This is Dream Lover, which I also just got on Black Friday. That, like, tell me that's not gorgeous. It's like a reddish magenta cranberry. That's so pretty. Definitely keeping. Here's another to get rid of. This is Liberty. It's like a silver. Silver shadows don't look great on me in general, and this one isn't really like that Super Shock magic that I usually expect. This is a little quirky last one that I got from Black Friday. It's like a nice bronze with like this really multi-dimensional shimmer. I really think this one is so frickin' gorgeous. This is the J-Cat Beauty Prism Metal Eye Mousse, and I got this over the summer because Juicy Jazz like raves about these, and it just didn't work for me. It creased a lot when I used it. Sometimes cream shadows do that on my eye. I feel like the Super Shocks dry down a little better, so I'm not going to be keeping that one. This is Party of 5. This is like an exclusive when they hit 5 million followers on Instagram. This one is drying out a little bit. Yeah, I should get rid of that one. That one is a little too dry to have that it factor to it, I feel like. This is Frog. It's like a pinky with a lilac and a silver to it. I don't think I'm going to keep this one because I don't reach for this one as much as I reach for, what is this one called? Ladybird. They're really similar, but I like Ladybird a lot better for some reason, so I'm not going to keep that one. Yeah, this is Ladybird, so I'll swatch that next to it. Ladybird is just slightly more champagne, like slightly less pink. Still has that like really silver intense metallic sheen, but it just is more my vibe. Sorry that this is awful lighting. I never know how to set up these declutter videos. God, my hand is so shiny right now. This is Birthday Girl. This was the first Super Shock shadow I ever owned. For some reason it has not dried out. I really think I just don't put the lid on right on some of these. What a clown. Or maybe they're formulated a little different because they're different colors. This is Bubbly. Bubbly, okay, first of all, she is dry. Second of all, I never really used her. I don't know, I don't do pink eyeshadow looks that much. I'm doing colorful, it's like purple or green, I feel like, more than anything. You know, I'll hold on to her for now. Maybe she'll get a second life. This is Bouncy. This was such a disappointment. Online, this looked like it was going to be this gorgeous olive green. What the heck is that? Like, it just is like a pukey brownish, and there's just like not enough, like, it almost looks satiny. It does look a little green on camera, but I swear in person it just looks like puke brown. This is Stila what the heck were these called? Magnificent Metal Eyes, and this one is the shade Metallic Dusty Rose. They discontinued these, and like I can kind of see why, because they're very messy, but they're also gorgeous. Like definitely need to use like a glitter primer when you put these down, but it's so pretty if you put it on right. These are my CYO single pan shadows. I remember this blue like flopping for me. Honestly, like I think like this one worked for me, but it's just like a plain taupe, and then like this just didn't do it for me because I'm picky as heck about my shimmers, and that just was not up to my standard. I have so many from ColourPop that I like better than that. RIP CYO, going out of business. This is Luckfully. Again, it just was one of those that didn't have that it factor. This is more of like a satin. I also don't use blues that much, so not going to be keeping that. This is a cute little single shadow that my mom got me, I think in Canada. She found like it's like these handmade, vegan, cruelty-free eyeshadows, and she got me a purple one because she knows I love purple. This is another one from my mom from Beauty Bakery, a cream shadow in purple because she knows I love purple. Let's see. It's a little hard to fit my finger in this one. I should do like a full face of cream shadows, but like unconventional. That'll be really fun. Definitely keeping this. Oh, I forgot to swatch this one, I just realized. These are actually super similar. That's so cute. She knows what I like. This is a NYX single. I got this when I went to 29 Rooms. And it's actually like a decent shade. It's just like, I'm not gonna reach into my singles for a black gray eyeshadow. So I'm gonna go ahead and pass that along. This Jelly Much shadow, I love the Jelly Much shadows, but this one like didn't work out for me. It's dry now anyways. But it just had no pigment to it. It looked like a highlighter, but it's like, it's a Jelly Much. Like, I don't want you to be like a subtle little highlighter. Like, you're supposed to be banging on the lid. I just spent $8 on you. So not keeping that. This Jelly Much in Origami. I got this because it reminded me of Trophy Wife, and I thought it'd be really fun to use for photo shoots, and it is a pretty gorgeous color, so I think I am going to keep that for like editorial purposes, you know, because I'm such a fashion girly. These three are my favorite Jelly Much shadows. Photosynthesis is getting a little bit dry, more than a little bit dry. I feel like I want to get some like glycerin and see if I can like revive this. It's honestly so similar to Origami that it's kind of dumb that I got both, like honestly, but this one's just like a little more green, so. But yeah, I should totally see if I can bring these back to life because they're dying a little bit, but I'm not ready to let them die because I love them. This one is Sweet Dreams. This is my first Jelly Much shadow. My finger's so dirty that's not even swatching right. It's so gorgeous. My absolute favorite late bloomer. This gorgeous eggplant duochrome blue flip. Like, I am obsessed with this. I'm so obsessed with this. And then I have this L'Oreal Infallible shadow from before I went cruelty free. And let's see, are we still alive? Like honestly, like I can't use it on camera because I don't want to promote it. I always have to go through that spiel of like, I bought this before I was cruelty free, and I have other champagne-y shadows, so I am going to go ahead and get rid of this. Okay, this is MAC Tan pigment, and MAC isn't cruelty free, but I bought this when I was like 15 after saving up for it because I saw this girl like post a picture on Reddit. See if I can find the picture where she was wearing this and it looked absolutely beautiful, and I was like, I need this. I don't care if it's like a $30 freaking eyeshadow pigment, and I bought it, and definitely don't need this anymore because I have so many similar colors in my collection that are cruelty free. However, I'm keeping this just for the sentiment of it all. These AOA Studio Velour eyeshadows, I tried them on in a video that's coming up soon, and they looked really cute at first, but they creased like crazy on me, so I'm unfortunately not going to be keeping those. Essence Metal Shock eyeshadows. Love these. I think they're great. This is the shade 1 Second from Mars. This is the shade Solar Explosion. And this one is the most gorgeous of all of them, in my humble opinion. Stars and Stories, I believe, but the label is worn off because I use it so much. Full video on this. Should definitely check it out. This is a Stila Glitter and Glow that is named a word that you're not supposed to say, so I'm not going to. But the actual thing is pretty. It was on sale at Marshall's because it's named a problematic thing, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna get this $6 Glitter and Glow because I love this formula, and then I just won't say it out loud ever. This is the Shimmer and Glow in, what is this one called? Retro? No, Kitten. This is Kitten. I actually really love this one. It doesn't look impressive swatch, but I really use this like all the time on my lid. Definitely keeping that. This is Gold Goddess Glitter and Glow. This one's drying out a little bit, but we've got, I don't know if it's drying out or if I've literally just used it all, but we've got a little life left in there, so I'm going to keep it for now. And Smoky Storm. Again, drying out a little bit, but we've got some life left in there. This is Rose Gold Retro. Somehow has not dried out, keeping that. Kitten Karma completely dried out. She's gotta go. And this is a mini of Smoky Storm. She's a little dry and I have the full size, so we don't need her. This is the Wet n Wild Liquid Catsuit in Ruby Heist. I never loved this one much, it just didn't wow me on the lid, and Wet n Wild is sketchy cruelty-free status, so not keeping that. Emerald Gaze, I remember actually really liking this one. I do think this one is pretty. Honestly, those look really pretty next to each other. There's like a nice holiday duo. Oh, I'm probably gonna keep this and not use it on camera, but just for like my own personal usage. Fire Beauty Warrior Glitter Shadow. This is gorgeous, literally gorgeous. This is the shade Poison. Definitely keeping that. This is this e.l.f. liquid shadow. This was like a freebie. This is the shade Blushing Rose. I literally haven't used this, but I don't really know how to use like a matte liquid shadow, but we'll find out. I'm gonna keep it for now. This is a literal mini, just sample size of the Stila, and she's dried out, so we're not going to keep her. And this Essence Metal Shock. I thought this was going to be more of a green, and it just like wasn't. Oh no. I'll keep it. She's fun-ish. Pop Beauty Flash Chateau in Cosmic Confetti. That's a gorgeous one. It's like a perfect shade for like Diamond Dust one from Stila. I'm keeping this. I'm going to take it home with me for New Year's purposes. This is NYX Glitter Goals in Poppy Fields. That one's really gorgeous. Definitely keeping that. These are two NYX glitters. I love both of them. Don't use them very often because glitter is a mess, but NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk. I've talked about this in my Makeup Hall of Fame video. I don't really use this anymore, but like nostalgia. NYX Glitter Eye Primer goes in with that, keeping that. Wet n Wild Eyeshadow Primer. This was never my favorite of my shadow primers. My camera died and didn't feel the need to let out like a warning squall or anything like that, so I don't really know where that cut out. Hopefully not super long ago. I also have this Sugar Pill Single Shadow in Candy Crush. Like, I don't use this a lot anymore because I have this shade elsewhere in my collection, but I saved up for this at the time that I got it, so this is like one of those nostalgia ones. I got rid of 21 single shadows. This is what we have left. Much more manageable. Definitely letting me know to be mindful of the single shadows that I buy. I feel like I go a little hog wild with them because they're like $5, so it's really easy to just throw them in your cart when you want free shipping from ColourPop, but obviously I don't love all of the ones that I got. and I should pay more attention to that in the future. And I hope that you enjoyed watching me declutter my single shadows. I think this is going to be my last declutter until after 12 days of Cathmas, literally just because I don't have enough battery left to film an entire other category of declutters. So let me know down below if there are any declutters you want to see in the new year, like specific categories, and I can totally film those when I get back. If you didn't watch yesterday's declutter video, I don't know if it'll have gone up yesterday, but if you didn't watch my eyeshadow palette declutter video, you should definitely check that out if you like declutters. I feel like eyeshadow palette declutters are the most fun. Thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Bye!